All right. The next form of Gohan during Blue Saga is the Super Saiyan form. He would go into a Super Saiyan form, after his father died. Not all the time, but, to deter villains and other shit, right? Boom. Stop a truck, you know, just do shit real quick and then power down. He eventually assumed the, Great Saiyan Man, mask, right? So people wouldn't know it was him. People from school, because they were talking about a golden-haired warrior, and it looked like Gohan, and they're like, "Oh no," he's like, "Nah, that ain't me," even though it is him. But he's, doing that, but he ain't really training in that form. He's just, he can go into Super Saiyan. He's done it before. He does it for fun, and then he, fucks around with that shit, trying to, show his brother something, right? He chose Goten how to use Super Saiyan, or he's like, try to hit me while I'm in Super Saiyan. I'll dodge all your attacks. This will be easy. And he's like, his brother's like, can I go Super too? And he's like, what? I don't know if you can. And he just does, and he's like, oh, okay. And he has to, try a little bit, because his brother's actually, decent when he goes into Super Saiyan. Not the best, but, better than he thought his brother was going to be. We're talking about Goten, right? Young Goten, who's like 7 years old. But anyways, he gets into the tournament. He goes Super Saiyan. He fights against Babidi's guy, Boba bitch. But then he's provoked to go even further, right? To go higher. So how powerful is he in Super Saiyan form? 91 for his strength, or 92 for his strength. My bad. 90 for his speed, 90 for his durability, 91 for his endurance, 92 for his intelligence, 91 for his experience, 90 for his close skills, and 91 for his range skills. All right, 88 for his recoup, 91 for his hacks. All right, so his overall power score is only a 90.4. In Super Saiyan form. When he takes on that Super Saiyan form, he don't get much stronger, but he does get stronger, and he didn't fight anybody of any great strength in Super Saiyan. But be cool, call on the corner, and let me know what you think about that in the comments.